Hello friends, welcome back to this series of tenses. As you know, that is we will learn future with going to and present continuous part 5. So in this part, in today's video, in today's class, we will learn what? We will learn the contraction and also we will learn the spelling and besides we will learn the pronunciation today. By watching this video, you can explore the contraction. You can know that is how can we shortcut it. Can you remember previous parts? I have already told you. I will see you the contraction very soon. And here today, I have just opened it. Okay. So here if we learn this contraction by watching this video, you can know that is how to do the contraction, and besides you can know that is how did the spelling change. Okay, because besides the contraction, that the spelling changes because of the contraction, and when the spelling changes, the pronunciation comes, and also you can do the pronounce everything. Okay. So by this, you'll be fluent in English also, but you can use it. So if we say the full form of the subject to be verb, then it may take time. Okay, so let's get started and pay attention. So here, so if we say about this, that is, it may take time. Okay, it may take time about this. We can understand it. It must be take time. That is, if you say I am, you are, they are, it may take time. We will just shortcut same negative and same question. Okay. So here in positive, we are watching that is okay, your. Pronounce me your, we're, their, his. So here, his, which indicates he is, okay? Which indicates he is, his. So here, his is here, is, okay? So yeah, so the apostrophe is used, and then we have added the s, which indicates what? Is. Okay, so instead of I, we have used apostrophe. Same here, then so on. His, she's, its, Arjon's, Shiulis, okay, Muni's, etc. Okay, so now we have already understand this. So I hope that you have understood. So these are the main rule. And same here, I have written this. You can see that this is during this. Now you look at the UR. So during the UR, as you see in the positive, then what do you need to do? We have to just drop. We have to just drop the A. Then we have to just add the what? Apostrophe. Okay. So then it will be your. So same like this. Your. We're, their. Okay. It is like this. And then what about the he's, she's, it's, etc. like this. So we have already understand this part. Then we will talk about the negative. So during negative, in negative, there are two parts. So two parts are based on the negative. But what about the question? Yes, don't be panic. I will explain you step by step. Just wait. So here, in the negative, as we know, that is generally what do you need to do? We have to just contract. That is I am, you are, he is, just like the positive. So same here, that is I'm not, you are not, we are not, they're not, they are not, he's not, she's not, it's not. Okay, so during this, you have to just drop the A and then you have to add the apostrophe. You are not. Okay, same like his, it indicates he is. So on that time you have to drop the I, then you have to add the apostrophe. Same like on that time you have to drop the A and add the apostrophe. So this part is connected a little bit with the past part with negative. Okay, so we have already understood this, but we can also do it if we want to do it this negative. So you can also transform it anything in negative sentences by this. Okay, two are contractions of negative. Okay, this is also contraction for the negative we can do, and this is also contraction for the negative which we can also do. So here you can say that is by adding the contraction the spelling changes, same like positive and same like negative, one of them. Okay, so here you can call this, that is rule number 1. Okay, is the rule number 1 of negative. Now we will watch that is rule number 2. Okay, what's the rule number 2 here? In the negative there are 2 rules. Okay, there are 2 rules, that is the spelling changes, the pronunciation changes, and the contraction changes. So you can use both of them in a negative. Okay, so both are in negative, which we can understand. So both are in negative, which we can understand this. Okay, so in this you can see that is in the 2 number of rule we can see you aren't. Okay, what about the I? Because am not, it isn't. So during the negative we will just follow this. Okay, so there isn't any rule. Okay, there isn't any rule that is am not. Okay, so it is only the one rule. Okay, it is only the one rule. But from you there is also another rule, that is this, there is 2 number rule. But what about the am? What about the I? There isn't any rule of I, because there's only one rule of the I, that is am not. Okay, here's only the contraction, and also we can get the pronunciation, and also we can get the spelling. Here you can see that is the spelling changes, and also we can get the pronunciation you're, there. Okay, like this. So we have already understand the positive and the past part of rule of negative. Now we will follow the second part rule of negative. So in the second number, 2 number of rule, we can see that is it starts from E, as I say, that is there's only contraction rule of I, but there isn't any rule, which is am not. And it is there are more rules which starts from you. So that is second number. So we can say you aren't, we aren't, they aren't, he isn't, she isn't, it isn't. So only for this, in this concept, you can, what do you need to do? On the time, you can drop the O, then you have to add the apostrophe here. Okay, have you understand it? Yes. So here we have already understand it. You can say you aren't. Okay, your spelling will be like this. You aren't, you aren't, we aren't, they aren't. Is used only for the third person, so it becomes he isn't, she isn't, like he, she isn't, it isn't, Korim isn't. Okay, so you can use both of them. You can use the first number of rule, or you can also use the second number of rule. But if I say to the I always follows the first number of rule. It doesn't follow the second number of rule. Okay, but all second number rule always starts from the you. Okay, so you can use both of them. You can use both of them, which depends on you. And in positive, there aren't any rules. There are only one rule. Okay, and now we will come to the what? Now we will come to the question. Okay, the positive form of question. As you know, that is how can we contract it, because there aren't anything, because the to be verb is here. For example, that is if I choose I. For example, am is used only for the I, as we know. So if we put the am before the I, so we can contract it. And so on the other subjects. Okay, so we can contract it. We can do any contraction, any and the spelling, the own change, and also we can get the pronunciation during the positive form of question. Okay, during the positive form of question, we can to do that. But there's a one way to do the contraction that is in, you can do it into the negative form of question, because in negative form of question there's a contraction. Okay, so let me see. In positive, you can get any contraction. Okay, in positive form of question, we can't do any contraction, but in negative form of question, we can do the contraction. But why? Because there we can get the not. Okay, and if we gather the not with the to be verb, then we can contract it, and also we can get the spelling, and also we can get the pronunciation. Let's see. So if I write this the negative form of question, then what it will be? We can write it from here. Okay, we can write it from here. So if I write this, that is, for example, that is like this. Okay, suppose am, okay, am I. So it can be used everything. It can be used going to or present continuous, because these all rules are always used with going to and present continuous. Okay, so we have already understood. So in this, what do you need to do? In this concept, so what about the negative form of question? In this concept, how can we contract it? Am I not playing? Suppose it is, am I not going to play? Or you can also use it into the present continuous. Am I not playing next weekend? Am I not playing next weekend? Suppose. Or you can also say, am I not going to play next weekend? So how can we do the contract it? So in this concept, you have to gather the not with the to be verb. You have to gather the not with the to be verb, but can you do it? Yes, can you do it? How can you do it, everyone? You can do it, because you can do it. So I have already told you that is only for this, because I is a exceptional. I is a exceptional. In this time, we can contract it. Okay, so if we do contract it, it becomes like this. What do you think? It's right or not? It isn't. It isn't right. So I is exceptional in negative form of question. So only for I, we can't do any contraction. We can't do any contraction. Okay? So I is exceptional. As we have seen is the positive, negative, and question. So I only follows that is positive rule and the past rule of negative. And also in negative form of question, it doesn't follow any contraction. So I is exceptional. Okay, so I is exceptional, as we know. So I hope that is, friends, you guys have all understood. And what about the other subjects? If we talk about this, what about the other subjects? Suppose that is, yes, there are more. If we use the word of are, okay? So if we say, are you playing? Okay, not playing. We can say it, not, okay, because it's the negative form of question. Are you not? Okay, suppose the verb is here. What? The verb is here, playing, okay? Or you can say, are you not going to play? Besides, you can also say, are you not playing? Are you not playing this weekend? Which also indicates the future. So here, what can we do? How can we do contract it? How can we get the spelling? So in this time, you have to gather this with what? You have to gather it, and you have to gather it. On that time, you have to gather the R, and you have to gather the not. Okay, so in this time, we can write this. It becomes like this. Okay? Have you seen? It becomes like this. Okay, so aren't you? Yes, aren't you playing? Aren't you going to play? Okay, or in the present continuous, you can say, aren't you playing this weekend? Can we understand or not? Same here about the is. We can also say this. Suppose it is and suppose it is and it is he and it is not. So how can we do it? Yes, we can say like this, that is isn't. Isn't he going to play, or isn't he playing this weekend. Okay, so these are the main concepts about negative form of question. So I hope that is you have understood. Okay, so these are the major rules of the contraction, spelling, okay, spelling and the pronunciation. Okay, so we can understand it. I know that is negative form of question. It's a little bit of tricky, but no problem because it is also used and also used. So these are the all major rules of what? Contraction, spelling and pronunciation. So also today we have learned the spelling. We have already seen that is how the spelling changes, and here we can also get the what the pronunciation. We can also get the pronunciation, and also we can find out the words, that is how the each words are changing depending on the sentences. Okay, so that's it. So we have already understand video. So you have been waiting for a lot the contraction form of this. Now you have already get this. So practice it. If you read this about it, if you research it, then you can learn. Okay, so if you like this video, just like, comment, share and follow my video, and see you in the next video everyone, and bye for now.